This Tuesday night, we got 5 games for you in Russia, Belarus, and Finland. Buckle up, you're in for a wild ride. My name is Andreas Sachenko, and you're watching Daily KHL Update. We travel to Siberia first. This is where Sibir take on Vitesse. First period, Sibir are down a man, but they create an odd-man rush. Evgeny Chisalin goes for the shot, and it's stopped by Ilyuzhov. A few moments later, Sibir skate away for another 2-on-1. This time, Ilya Morozov goes for the wrister. Another save by Ilyuzhov. Moving on to the second, and Sibir finally break the deadlock. Dmitry Sayustov receives a cross-ice pass and scores his third of the season. Yegor Milovzorov with the excellent dish. They double it just over a minute later. Josef Lusinin finds wide open Yuka Peltila, wrister, score! Ilyuzhov is relieved after that by Fyodor Kochetkov, who just joined Vitesse from SKA St. Petersburg. Late in the period now, Sibir with another man advantage, and they make it count as well. Mikhail Rokhama gets the goal while Pustinin draws his second assist of the game. Vitesse get a power play tally before the period ends as well. Alexei Makeyev bubbles the net with just a second remaining on the clock. Alexander Semin gets the only helper on the play. But that's not gonna escalate to anything. Give and go late in regulation, and Viktor Komarov scores his first of the year to put it out of reach. 4-1 is your final in Novosibirsk. Our next stop is a new player where Salavat Ulayev defend the ice against Avangard. The Hawks won the first minute of the season between the teams 5-2 at this barn. And it takes them no time to strike in this one. Sven Andrigato sends it upstairs, and Juha Metsola just 30 seconds into the game. Second period now, Avangard with the man advantage. Taylor back sets up Slava Voinov at mid-point, ripper, and it rings off the bar. Just a few seconds remain on the clock in the period. Dmitry Kugashev gets the puck on open ice and shoots. Alexander Sudnitsyn makes a save with his mask. His head got to be buzzing a little after that. Middle to the third now. Lena Sumerk with the centering pass. Timo Hardigan takes 2 shots from point-blank range, but Sudnitsyn gives him nothing. Salavat find the equalizer with just 4 seconds remaining to play in regulation. Lena Sumerk hammers a one-timer on net, and Sakari Martin tips it in. This one is even, and it goes to the shootout. But it doesn't end well for Salavat. Rob Klinghammer scores the winner in the 5th round. Avangard win 2-1 in the shootout. Helsinki, Finland is the side of our next game. Jokerit face Spartak Moscow. The Jesters strike 14 minutes in. Captain Petr Regin converts on a power play. Patrick Kontala with a great rink-wide pass. The red and white tied up late in the second. 18-year-old rookie Zahar Shablovsky gets his first career KHL point as Ansel Galimov nets his first for Spartak of the odd-man rush. Early in the third period, Artem Fedorov puts Moscow on the lead as it taps it home from the doorstep. This one has a crazy finish. Jokerit go all in with the extra attacker, but Anatoly Nikontsov essentially ends it with the empty netter. Remarkably, home side pulls Yanis Kalinic once again and pulled back to within 1. Petr Regin gets his second of the night, but that's just not enough. Spartak beat Jokerit in Helsinki for the first time since February 18, 2016. 3-2 is your final. We move on to Minsk, Belarus now, where Dynamo play host to Boris. First period, Arkady Shestakov flies in over the blue line, bounds it off the wall to the point, shot on net, Yana Senrad with the save, and robbery, and Maxim Musarov on the follow-up chance. Moving on to the second, and homeside gets on the board 13 minutes into it. Drew Shore dangles his way to the slot. His shot is stopped, but Francisco Rev banks it in from behind the goal line. Late in the period, Drew Shore checks Alexander Sedov, and that is not good. Shore gets a minor for interference, but Boris trainer gets a game misconduct for jumping onto the ice before the play was blown dead. Can't remember the last time I saw a call like that, to be honest. 9 seconds of the period now. Jesse Blacker tees it up and rips it from the point. Rebound, and Yegor Petahov buries it. Tie game. He goes to the shootout, and Darren Dietz nets the winner for Boris. Kazakhstan team goes the extra mile for the 4th consecutive time, and in this instance they come out on top. 2-1 shootout as your final. We go to St. Petersburg for our last game of the day. It's the second meeting of the season between SKA and Neftekimek. The Wolves shocked our man 2-1 on home ice a few days ago. And the Virtus get off to a great start in this one as well. Quick transition play leads to Zach Mitchell roofing it past Sprawl and Alexander Samonov, who's making his debut for SKA after being traded from Vidas. Soon after that, Neftekimek kill off a penalty. Alexander Rybakov chips it into the offensive zone. Roman Rukavishnikov fails to glove it down, and Eldar Shiksadorov almost doubles the lead for Nizhnikovs. SKA get back even midway through the second as they convert on the power play. Maxim Karpov one times at home for his fourth of the year. Third period now, and starts with some fisticuffs. Alexander Brintsov and Sergei Plotnikov drop the mitts. It goes on for a good little while, and there's no clear winner in the fight. A little later, Nail Yakupov takes a backhand shot from the right wing, and the puck goes in. Alexander Shirchenko flats it in on the short side ever so slightly, but that's all it takes. Nail Yakupov has a goal against his hometown team. Neftekimek challenged the play, get it wrong, and as a result go down a man. And soon power play, Artem Zub puts it on net from the point. Rebound, Vladimir Kachov takes a whack, another rebound, and Shirchenko comes up big again. The Wolves kill off the penalty, get a man advantage of the round, and Ziad Paikin drills it past Samonov for third of the season. It's a 2-2 tie, and it goes to overtime. We're midway through it. Artem Shvetsov-Gabar shoots from close range, and it rings up the pipe. You cannot come any closer than that. So it's decided in the shootout, on Zach Mitchell scores the winner in the second round. Neftekimek do the unthinkable. They beat SKA again to extend their winning streak to 4 games. St. Petersburg lose 4 straight. 3-2 shootout is the final. And that's it for the KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 4 more games, including Admiral Dynamo Moscow and Mellerk versus Akbars. My name is Andreas Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.